5 pages of crypto helping. You know what I'm saying? Let's get over to it. The 5 pages of crypto halving. Let's get into it. All the 5 pages all explained. Where are we in currently? I'm gonna explain all for y'all, and I'm gonna give you guys proof type shit, type shit, type shit. You get into it, okay? So what page are we in there? Basically, let's go over how many pages are in there in the halving. Halving is basically the bull run type. If you see, man, the first page is the pre-halving downside. Other one is the pre-halving rally. Other one is the pre-halving last retrace. The other one is the pre-halving reaccumulation. No, not pre-halving. It's post-halving. So right when the halving starts, from there it should be a little down or whatever the matter. But it's gonna be in a accumulation area, right? And the other one is the post-halving parabolic upside for 364 days to 385 days. Depends on how the market looks like. But I'm going only for 364 days because we don't want to be greedy. Feel me, chat? So let's go explain the pages in example. The pre-halving downside, right? So the pre-halving downside right over here. That pre-halving downside right here. That 20 we lost 21%. The market went 21% down, right? That's a pre-halving downside right over there, right? He probably saying, "Oh, you wanna show me one, bro? What are the other ones you told me you're gonna show me? Where's the other four? Where's the other two? You're gonna show me, so you're gonna give me proofs, right?" The pre-halving downside. This was 63% downside, right? Pre-halving downside. Other one is right over here. If you could see, it's right inside this. This is the pre-halving downside before the pre-halving upside. Pre-halving downside happens how many days before the halving? Usually 80 days before the halving to 7 days before the halving, which where the pre-halving downside happens. Or it could be like 100 days before the halving, right? Doesn't really matter. But what matters is the next thing I'm gonna say. Alright? The pre-halving rally. As you can see, it happened 2016. It happened on 2020. And guess what it happened on 2024? Oh my. Oh, that's gay. Okay, so he happened 2024 too. Feel me? So the pre-halving happens how many days before the halving? It happened 60 days before the halving. 2016 happened 60 days. 2020 happened 60 days before. And 2024 happened 60 days before the halving, right? What's the next pace? What's the next pace after the pre-halving rally? It's the pre-halving retrace. As we can see, 2016, right? This 37% down, right? Right here, last pre-halving retrace. It occurs 14 to 28 days before the halving. And 2016, it happened, I think, 14 days before the halving. 2020 happened 2020, no, I think 2016 happened 28 days before the halving. 2020 happened only 14 days before the halving, and 2024 happened 28 days before the halving. And who is it mainly copying at the moment? What is this bull run copying? What is it copying, the 2022 2020 bull run or 2016 bull run? Is, to me, with all the extra I'm learning, it looks like it's copying that 2016 bull run. Okay, that's what I got. So the pre-halving retrace happened right here, right? Happened right here, right? And you have a small position right over here, pre-halving downside, and the last pre-halving retrace, it occurs 14 to 28 days before the halving. And the other thing is, what's the next after the pre-halving retrace? The last one, right? The next thing is the reaccumulation of the post halving. So right when halving happens, couple of weeks or couple after a week is when the post halving reaccumulation happens. Same thing here. It happened what? It lasted till how many days? If I'm correct, it lasted 154 days, right? This accumulation area lasted 124 days, right? This one happened, I think, more than 154 days. This happened 161 days. Well, between 121 and 161, doesn't really matter. But if you count this into it, it's 161 days, right? But why am I going with the 154 days? First reason, first ever reason is I do not want to be greedy. You should not guys be greedy. Why do you want to go for a longer term, right? Go for a short term. You got because 10% people is gonna make out, 90% is gonna fail, right? So we want to be the 10%. So right here is gonna last for me it's gonna last for 154 days. I think it's going nowhere more than 154 days. If it's going more than 154 days, 161 days the last week probably before giving parabolic upside. Where do I think the post halving? I mean, so I just told you guys that recumulation. It lasts for 154 days to 161 days, but mainly it lasts for 154 days for this ball run because this ball run is copying the 2016 ball run. It's history repeating the 2016 ball run. So I think this is copying the 2016. 154 days should be the accumulation spot, and this other one should last for 364 days. And what's after? Now let's go to the parabolic rally of post halving. What's after the reaccumulation of that post halving? The next one is the post halving parabolic rally. Right? Right over here. Right when this 154 days ends, where do I think the upside is gonna happen? But because this is the whole accumulation area, if you can see this downside, this right here is the whole accumulation area. I could just mark it out. This right here is the whole accumulation area, right? But where I think it will start for a really high movement is 67,000. You know why? Because there is a lot of accumulation area right over here. If you can see right here, right? Whole box. So if it goes above this, by end of this 154 days, parabolic rally of post halving. This is what I think is gonna happen of my post halving. There's education for post halving, for halving. What's halving here? This how the bull run happens, because this what controls the halving. Because of this is why the bull market happens and bull market ends. So now you're wondering, bro, so where am I gonna cash out, bro? Where am I gonna cash out? Where am I gonna cash out? Right? Where are you gonna cash out is first you check your own coin, see what price point you wanna get out, right? But to me, 115k looks realistic, but it doesn't really look realistic. 105k looks realistic to me. But what's the end time date of the bull market peak? 2016. It happened how many days before the peak of the bull run? Hey, I'll give you guys proof every single day. I'll give you guys proof because I don't care. Because I am him. If I do it right, chat. If I do it. Bro, what's up, what's up? So the peak ends. So the peak ends 364 days. Oh, fuck. Piss me off. So, I just did it wrong, chat. My bad. Oh my god. Just fucking end the recording, bro. So, let me control myself. So, right. So, the peak of the market usually ends 518 days after the halving. So, right when the halving starts, right? 518 days later is where the peak of the market should be. Well, you're gonna say, okay, What about 2020 halving, right? This lasted a little bit more. Like as you can see, is from here to here. Oh my god, I'm using the wrong one every single time. It's gonna make me mad, chat. Boom, boom. This lasted 546 days, right? The peak of the market before going right back down to a bear market. You don't want to get cooked, you know what I'm saying? So you're probably wondering, yo, so Taki, which one are you going for? Are you going for 518 days to or 546 days? I'm going for 516 days. So you 518 days, by the way. So you do not become greedy. Okay, you cannot become greedy. So 518 days or the good day. 516 days, 546 days are unrealistic. If you want to go there, you might become a liquidity. You might make less cash. You want to make profit. You want to make consistency, and win is a win, right? So why am I going for 518 days? First thing, not be greedy. Second thing is this right here, this bull run looks like it's copying the 2016 bull run. So that's why I'm going for 518 days and not more, right? So there's the whole halving I'm explaining to you guys, and I'll put it in my Discord. If you find my Discord, make sure you join it. I might put it in the link. Depends how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing is that I want to talk about is do not get greedy. You know, this is when the market will end. And as you can see, bull market peak occurs 518 to 456 days after the halving. You could possibly get out at 530 days, but just get out at 518. I'm not telling you guys like being a financial advisor. I'm just saying it's just because so you guys, so you guys don't become greedy, so you guys don't lose money. You know what I'm saying? You want to make profit. You don't want to lose money, okay? That's just trying to say that is my helping education for my Discord for y'all. Make sure y'all like it up, subscribe, comment, everything, man. Make sure join the community. Thank you for joining. Thank you for letting me take your time. Thank you for letting me educate you on the helping. Let me thank you for letting me do explanation. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching.